Hey guys, welcome back to Tier 1 Concealed. Today we're at Defender Ranch and we are going to be doing some experimenting or science. And it's not really science, but essentially what we were thinking is, hey, there's a lot of different defensive rounds out there. We don't have all of them out here today, but we do have a few different ones and we're going to test the differences between them and also see what it's like from regular range ammo. You know, so essentially how we have it set up is we're gonna run a couple shots through a chronograph so we can see their velocity and compare it to what it says on the box. The only thing we don't have a box for, and it's because it's mine and I just pulled them out of some mags, is Speer 124 P Gold Dot. So I'm not sure what the manufacturer spec is on that, but the chronograph will tell us regardless. So we're gonna run a few different types of ammo and then we're gonna do some bill drills and just compare the snappiness and the controllability of each type of defensive round. So without further ado, let's get started.
Okay, we tried to get an array of ammo. So down here, this is the lighter end. We got 50 grain, 45 grain. So super light. Then we get into the 115s here with the Hornady Handgun Hunter plus P. We also got the Remington HTP plus P. Then into some 124s, and these Speer Gold Dots are 124s as well. 135s plus P, 147 plus P, some more Subsonic 147s, and then the Jello Shots 147s. These ones are competition loads, designed to be super smooth, super low recoil, really soft shooting, and they're meeting minor power factor, so you can compete with them. They're super accurate. They're awesome, but they're like the soft load, right? And the rest of these are a little bit spicier defensive loads. So, and
we'll also just shoot some regular 115 grain range ammo, as well in there.
Maybe use that as kind of a control, but we'll chrono these, see how close to their advertised velocities we can get, just with like a 5-inch gun, pretty much. PDP. Yeah.
So what I'm using today, stand somewhere else. So this is a Walther PDP. It's a 5-inch. I added this back strap. It's brass from Lock grips. I like that. Other than that, and I have a Floyd's magwell on it. But other than that, it's a stock PDP and a Hollow Sun 509T. So that's what I'm gonna be running to test this with. So what are you gonna use?
I have my trusty Canic SFX Rival. It's not quite 5 inches. It's just under. It's like 4 point.
Yeah, I've heard. Anyway, so we're using our own guns, right? Because if it's something that we've been shooting a little bit, I haven't been shooting mine super long, but it'd make more sense to run the gun that you use instead of swap back and forth to guns that we're unfamiliar with. So that's why we're going to test it, the different ammo out of our guns.
Yeah.
See how we do.
Yeah. Kind of settle the debate about like, oh, you know, you look like you're shooting real flat. You must be shooting like soft loads or something like that. Or maybe you're not training with what you carry and you're carrying some super spicy hot load. And since you don't know how that recoils, like, are you doing yourself a disservice by training with 115s that are remanufactured and you're carrying these, you know, hotter loads? Like, how's that going to be if you had to use it in a defensive situation, right? So yeah, we'll just see.
So here we go. Let's fire up this the old chrono. Feet per second or miles per second? What? No, it's meters per second.
Are we talking Dark Star out here?
All right, I'm not gonna shoot the target. We got the target there for the bill drills. Also, something that I'm gonna clarify is when we're running the bill drills, we're looking for like control. We're not just seeing how erratic we can get. And we're also not gonna do it from the draw because it'd be kind of unfair if we fumbled our draw, got a bad grip, something like that. So we're gonna end up starting at 7 yards from a kind of a compressed ready so we can present and then shoot that on the timer. And there still could be mistakes in there. So after all, we're only human. All right, 115, is that on? Of course, the batteries would be dead. Ha, damn it. So turns out the battery was dead as it's falling apart. We cracked it open and you know, they leave you room for a spare because nothing says we have confidence in our battery life than including room for a spare in the unit itself. All right, so I am glad that they did that. Thank you, because now we don't have to go hunt for a battery, possibly, unless this one's dead too.
Did it turn on?
We don't know yet.
Oh yeah, it did. I saw it. He's running.
What do you think these plastic things do? Does it just
kind of give you
it just gives you a parameter, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it might reflect the field back down.
All right, is this,
Does that mean ready?
I don't know. Okay,
Now.
we're going hot. Everybody have ears?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna send it into the dirt. Is that right?
35.
Whoa.
That's what I practice with, people. Hold on, we gotta do a few with the range ammo, you know? 3,000.
Holy cow! What?
Something seems funky with this. Let's turn this off. I mean,
That might have been a mega fast round.
yeah, I mean, I trust it. Do you guys? Okay, FPS. Okay, now it's not doing what it was doing before. All right, here we go.
Hey, hold on. Let's stand back. It might be picking up gases.
Okay,
There might be a minimum distance.
so should I go closer or further back?
Let's do like 5 or 6 feet back.
Okay, good call. I'm gonna take the long way on my knees. All right.
That's more
that
like
looks
it.
that looks more reasonable.
1187.
Okay, let's do another one. 11.99. One more, just for funsies. 11.67. All right, that seems a little bit more realistic. I'll bet all my bolt gun data's off.
4,000.
I've got the fastest gun in the world. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're gonna go with the Hornady Handgun Hunter. I have never heard of this until today when I bought this for an insanely high price at Sportsman's Warehouse. On sale today, half off, double price, plus tax. All right. So let's run 2 through the chronograph here. All right. Shot number 1. 12:19. 12:48. So on the box, it's probably not counting. Yeah, it's saying at the muzzle 1100. It's probably not taking into consideration a 5-inch gun. Most guns are 4 1/4 or shorter for carry. So they're probably doing something like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will you be my timer guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, I did warm up through the chronograph with a couple of 115s. But other than that, I am cold, so it'll be interesting to see if I suck.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not that ready.
stand by. A 182. We got a part-time on there.
So a little slow starting out. They're in there. I could blame me kind of passing my point of aim a little bit on some trigger work. but overall, still within control. I feel like without taking the draw into consideration, I would like it to be more in the 150 or less range. So let's do one more run with that ammo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where's my mag? Okay, so round number 2 with the Handgun Hunter, and this is 115 plus P.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. A 155 and a much better group.
A little bit tighter, and I'm okay with any of this stuff. It just means I was a little early on the trigger, which, you know, rather be that way. I don't know why. Okay, so this being the first box, you know, it's about what I'd expect. You know, 115 with a little bit more stank behind it. What was the chrono times? Like 12 something?
Yep, just under 12.
So it's like basically 50 to 100 feet per second faster than the target range ammo that we were using. So I could feel maybe ever so slight of a difference versus just the 115 grain target ammo. So Aaron, what are you gonna shoot next?
I also have 115s plus P, but from Remington, the high terminal performance. So that's sounds
How
like
do they
a pack
test
a
this?
punch.
How do they know?
They have to kill people like in their testing.
But it's weird, you know, it's like, hey, we know this is high terminal performance. It's like, how do you know?
Hold on.
Look at all the
Is that like a reman?
look at all the extra space in there.
So we got
Why are
some,
they different colored primers?
you know, it's a tough time right now.
It's a tough time for all of us. All right, so I'm going to
Times are
take out
tough and
8
things are hard.
so I can
Chrono 2 and
run 2.
Billy, the
Run a
other
Billy.
2.
All right, empty mag. These ones aren't the most aesthetic, so. Okay, what do you think about
I'm
this
downrange.
distance from it?
I'm downrange. No.
Are you ready?
Yep. Wow. 3?
Error 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Muzzle.
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 Like reset it every time. That's annoying.
We let it sit too long. Here's one more bullet.
Thank you.
That was like $1.50 down the drain.
Okay, so those same Remingtons. $13.07.
Ooh.
$12.95.
Pretty consistent. That's a 5-inch barrel?
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember what they are exactly.
All right, I got the timer here. I'm gonna put it on instant. Okay. Shooter, are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by. 177.
I shot 5 and then I hesitated on the 6th.
Yeah, you could kind of hear that.
Clean though.
Yeah.
Yeah, those didn't feel bad. I feel like
Really measure this. We're at about 7 yards, right?
We're, if anything, we're maybe a half yard further.
yeah,
than
I think
7.
that stick is 7. So,
So load up again. Let's do 2.
Okay.
2 billies on it. Yeah, that's like 7 on the nuts, on the nose. Nuts or nose. However you measure.
okay.
Shooter, you ready?
Ready?
Stand by. 152. Very nice. Time. I didn't look at the target.
I had one get a little high, but
Look, he kind of drew a face, you know?
yeah.
Life imitates art.
So I haven't been shooting at all today, handguns. So
Me neither.
I'm trying to just compare it to a typical range day with this gun with normal ammo, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like those ones do feel a little snappier, a little spicier, but I mean, wonder what those splits were.
I can tell you.
Not a
like
difficult
16.
ammo to shoot by any means.
20, 19, 17, 18, 17.
Yeah, okay. So sub 20s and below.
Wish I knew what mine were. Okay, up next, Winchester 124 grain plus P. The box is telling us that the muzzle should be 1200 feet per second, which I'm guessing it's probably gonna be a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Should we just preemptively reset this? So that's what those look like. It's kind of like a flower. Little rose petals of joy. All right, here we go. Fire in the hole. 1296. 1280. So almost 100 feet per second faster than what the box says. Here's the timer, sir. Already noticing that these are just a little more spice.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Gosh dang it.
I forgot.
I'm not
to
that
change
ready. Okay.
Stand by.
Can't get my finger working.
167. So
That was like
Right
as,
on the bridge of the nose.
we had a
so I'm working the trigger like as fast as I can right now, not being super warmed up. So it's not, I'm not trying to be overly careful.
So his splits were a 20, 18, 18, 21, 19.
So they were still right around 20 to sub 20.
Yeah, probably averaged 19 on that, or 19 or 20.
Not very accurate.
Dude, neither
Okay.
am I.
Okay, round number 2 with the Winchester.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Again, a 167. So we had a 18, 19, 19, 19, 19. So very consistent.
I saw that. I saw my dot go there right as I broke the shot, and the bullet also went there.
Amazing.
Could you believe it? It's weird. My sarcasm is super dumb. Let me reset this for you. What are you gonna shoot? No, you gotta do the 124, the Speer Gold Dot,
Oh,
because that's 135.
okay. I'm gonna take the unpackaged, already loaded in a gun before ammo. The Speer
One go.
the Speer Gold Dot 124s allegedly.
I may have broken those open and added a little bit more. So they might be plus P plus.
Oh, ideally, right? Stopping power.
So the real science on this one is to see if your gun can handle it.
So true. Those look big to me.
Are you scared? Let's go, chrono it.
Stand by.
Hold on.
Gosh.
We can't afford to have these stupid mistakes. Are you shooting through here?
I thought I was shooting around it. No, I shot through
No,
there.
you got to shoot through it.
I shot through there.
Make sure you're like in line
Okay.
and like kind of centered.
Feet per sec.
Okay. All right, I think we're ready.
Okay, here we go.
1272, 1286.
Okay,
So similar velocity as the Winchester.
Winchester tin fill.
Tin-filled bill. Shooter ready?
Ready?
Stand by. That was fast, 155. You got a better trigger finger than I do. Load up 6 more.
Minor, but pretty clean.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if we wanted to keep it in a 2-inch circle, we could have drew a 2-inch circle.
You got the whole A-Zone.
Yeah. I'm not complaining.
All right, loaded up 6 more.
6 more. Speer Gold Dot. Ultra duty. Captain duty. Ready?
Yep.
Stand by. 161. A little slow on the trigger finger that time.
I let one get out of the A-Zone. Oh no.
Huh. So you're fired.
Yeah.
Get out.
Hey, will you get on Indeed and list a new media position available?
Needs to be like 6'5", 240. Pretty
think-
vascular.
You think I'm only 240?
260.
There we go.
All right. Okay, now going with 135 grain flex lock plus P. Muzzle velocity 1110. Advertised from the factory from Hornady. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoa. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, you got that bad boy on?
All right, she's powering up. Don't you miss.
All right, here we go. 1173, 1185. So far,
That's pretty consistent.
so it's a little bit slower than the other stuff.
Timer me.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by.
Got a little squirrely on me.
158. All clean. Liner though, but it's
Got a little squirrely on me.
21, 20, 17, 18, 18.
That's,
It's as liner as it gets.
I don't know if that's even a liner. Might want to list 2 job openings.
Need to do CEO.
That was me.
What an idiot, dude.
I know. You're right. All right, let's see. Think. You're hired, Aaron. You're hired back.
Oh, yes.
Hey, congrats.
3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how to describe how these feel. This feels like slightly snappy, but like more sluggish. I don't know how to describe it correctly. All right, here we go.
Stand by. 172, all clean. Had a 20, 19, 18, 19, 19. incredible consistency on those split times. Okay, am I moving to these 147 plus Ps? The
Yeah.
Defenders.
Oh, we already turned that off? No.
Not to be confused
Oh.
with these. Same box. Put those over there, over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They even say plus P on the bottom, which they're like, don't you forget it.
Super awesome. Okay, let me fire this up.
Look how big those look in the magazine. They like barely fit in there.
Sick.
We are full of it tonight. Okay. $10.83. Okay, slowest one yet. $10.86.
That's the lowest.
Did you say what the box says?
I did not because I'm really dumb.
1030.
So pretty close to advertised.
Okay, shooter.
Is that subsonic technically in some locations?
Pretty close, yeah.
It's pushing it, yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. 162. So we got a 21, 20, 18, 20, 17.
Those are cutting the cardboard nicely. They're like wad cutters.
Yeah.
So a lot of you guys are probably wondering why Sawyer isn't in this video, and it's because he shoots incredibly light loads. So this isn't
I
gonna...
just can't live without the super shoot flatting compliments. Super shoot flatting. Super flat shooting compliments.
What a guy. All right, loading up 6 more.
I'm gonna stand on this side so I don't get a brass
Yeah, I caught
barrage.
one on the bridge of the nose and it hurt.
RIP Sawyer's nose.
Okay, shooter, ready?
Ready?
Stand by. 163. So 23, 20, 17, 19, 17 on the sprit times.
Honestly, those I think have been my favorite so far. Just the way they feel. They might not have been my best group or my fastest time, but just like the recoil impulse and the
So
dot.
put in the comments, like what's more important to you in your defensive ammo? Is it a velocity thing or is it the projectile performance? We obviously don't have gel and stuff to test that. But I'd be curious what you guys take into consideration the most when selecting defensive ammo.
Yeah, that's a good question because we got these coming up soon and those are just screaming, but they're so light.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have 147 grain Subsonic from Hornady. And I mean, it really doesn't say anything. Their hollow points says it's subsonic, but it doesn't say anything about defensive use. So maybe I shouldn't have purchased these.
They look defensive.
Offensive. Yeah, if you're running subsonic, does that mean it's an offensive round? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You made me lose count. 2. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, there we go. Fire this guy back up. That's what those look like, if you're wondering. It's like they go to a point, but it's hollow at the end. Okay, first round, ready. 10:45, next round. 10:62. That didn't sound subsonic to me. In fact, that's like the same similar velocity as what you just had, right?
Yeah, pretty close.
And those were considered plus P.
Yep.
So interesting. These say they're subsonic. This is what Aaron just shot. and that's supposed to be 147 plus P, and we're getting dang near the same velocity.
Yeah, like within 20 feet per second,
Yeah.
I think. I'm a bad rememberer.
Okay, here we go, I'm ready.
Stand by. 150, super clean.
That might be the best you've been.
So that was a 21, 19, 19, 18, 18.
So part of this could also just be getting warm, right? Each iteration when you come up, you're figuring out how to track that dot and do all that. Everybody shoots better once they've put a few rounds down range. That's why everyone cares about cold performance. All right, next 6 rounds. I feel a lot of pressure to shoot a really tight group again.
Good.
You should.
Oh, yeah, it just went away. I realized I don't care. 2, 3,
Comment below if you
4,
care.
5, 6. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Ready?
Stand by. $161.
A little slow on the trigger.
All clean.
Poorer trigger work on that, but very controllable. So I would say those feel very much like 115 training range ammo.
Nice. That's good to know. Okay, now I'm going with,
I call these.
okay, well, I want us to
The only
both
reason
shoot these.
is way back in the day before these guys existed, I got to do some testing for them. And the velocities are pretty insane. So I get these.
Okay, next up, Jello Shots. This is like the soft load competition gamer ammo, and I absolutely love it.
Of course you do.
I got some of this stuff and was zeroing a gun and just shot a ragged whole 5-shot group.
Was that the challenge that you did as well? Like the 3 rounds touching challenge you posted?
It was 5, that was 5 rounds in that hole.
I don't believe you.
It was pretty crazy. So these are super accurate. They're great for competition. They meet minor power factor. They're going incredibly slow. So
Ooh,
also
rattle those
good.
around. They sound different.
They got these fancy shells.
They sound Christmassy.
They sound hollow.
They're like jingle bells. Okay, so let's do 8. So advertised velocity is 880 feet per second. So
Yeah.
let's see.
That's Subsonic. All right, we got the chrono fired up.
And you know when someone's shooting these because you see a little blue ring on the cardboard, which is cool. Nice little surprise.
I kind of want to try these
Yeah, I want you to.
because I've never shot gamer loads ever, which I'm sure a lot of people don't believe that, but I am too lazy. I'm too lazy to go pay that money and find it. I just order factory or a reman, unless HSL's sending me gamer loads, but it doesn't feel like it based on the science that we're conducting right now.
Yeah.
All right, you may begin.
And to be fair, I just got these very recently, so this is new for me.
Chrono should be working. 893, 889.
Nice.
They weren't wrong, that's really close.
Really good.
That might be the closest to the advertised velocity. Oh, I got it. I got you. Shooter, are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by. 162. One ragged hole my ass. I'm just kidding. They're all in. All right, second 6.
Those are incredibly soft. Super soft.
So that was quicker. So 20, 17, 16, 17, 15.
Yeah.
little bit quicker on those splits.
Yeah, so I like seeing the splits because there is a slight variation. You might have a better initial sight picture when you push the gun out on one run as opposed to another. So there is still some variability, I guess, but whatever.
Yeah. Does anybody else put in the comments? I always seem to like peel my cuticles back when I try and open these stupid little boxes of ammo, and I hate that so much. So one thing that we can't show you guys is how incredibly lightweight these are. These are 45 grains. So these feel like air. So if you want your gun to feel really lightweight when you're carrying it, this could be something to consider. Sub-mass hypervelocity performance recoil on target, in target. All right, fire this chrono up. SimX Defense Core. Here we go. 2365. 2387. So recoil impulse, super light. Like if this wasn't so expensive, I would be tempted to cheat and use this like in matches or training. I don't know what it would do as far as minor power factor.
Those also have a significantly sharper report.
Yeah, yeah, those are cruising. Did we
You're ready.
tape that?
Oh no.
Yeah, we taped it.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, it is taped.
I'm just punching a hole.
Can't see. All right.
Stand by.
Whew.
165.
I was just trying to go crazy on the trigger. Didn't do a good job.
You got a 15 in there, but the rest were about average.
Story of my life. Definitely, watch out for that. Definitely the softest recoil impulse out of any of the ammo we've tried so far. I would say it feels like you're shooting a ported, similar to shooting like a ported or a compensated gun. I like this. Now, as far as like terminal ballistics testing and how it performs, also, we didn't mention this, we're going to shoot these at 100 yards, the stuff that we have left, just to kind of see how that goes.
Yeah.
On steel.
It's for science. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by.
I cheated.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you push a button and it made me, yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Stand by. 146.
That looked super flat.
All right. I like those, not gonna lie. If we were strictly going off of feel so far, that's what I would carry. Not knowing anything about its ballistic performance.
They put these ones upside down. Okay, Liberty Ammunition Ultralight. These ones are also super light.
50 grain, right?
50 grain. Oh, and they got those fancy casings as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, those just feel like empty brass.
Is it just compressed air
Probably.
in the casing?
Okay, let's fire this bad girl up.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, did you turn this on?
these are, I did.
Yeah,
All right. Okay, fine. I
Those are
won't
pretty
go.
cool. They're like all the way hollow. It's like,
Velocity on this is 2,050 is what they advertise. Yeah. Wait, hold on. 2379. What's? Am I wrong on this? Whoa. Where does it say it? 2040 is what it's advertised.
Oh, wow.
So
that was loud, and there was a big fireball.
Send another one. 2308. So it's, I think that's right.
Yeah.
So
that's loud, dude. These are freaking loud.
So the Sim X is 5 grains lighter, and it went about 60, 70 feet per second faster, roughly. That's interesting that it's getting that velocity. That's probably supposed to be out of a typical carry.
Yeah,
so
probably.
3.5 to 4.5, something like that.
It's moving.
All right, how's the recoil impulse?
It was hard to tell just because it was so loud.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. 162, 21, 21, 19, 19, 19. And they're in there. Liner.
So it's interesting that you mentioned that the Sim X felt like you were shooting a ported gun, because these sound like I'm shooting a ported gun.
They're spicy.
These aren't bad though. Like, I think they're pretty soft, but there is a decent fireball, and I could not imagine shooting these without ear protection. I would be bleeding.
I mean, it doesn't seem that hard. Like, to me, I go, okay, shoot these without ear protection. Oh, ow, ow, that hurts my ears, that's loud. Like, I can imagine that. You just need to have a better imagination. Shooter, are you? Hold on. Shooter, ready?
Ready.
Stand by. 160.
Oh.
20, 21, 18, 18, 18. Once you dial into that trigger rhythm, you're pretty consistent.
Okay.
Fire him again.
Yeah, that was my worst one.
How embarrassing.
I am embarrassed.
We're only 7 yards away.
Like 7.5.
If you did, instead of 6 rounds, if you did 3 doubles, they would all be one ragged hole.
Okay,
if
I
you're
want
doing
you
it
to shoot the Jello shots now.
Okay. Perfect. Are these gonna hurt my gun?
No.
You don't know that.
They're gonna make your gun feel so good.
Okay. Timer me. Oh, sorry, I had it. Okay, Smurf bullets.
Little blueberries.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Holy crap, I gotta shoot another one. I wasn't expecting that to be that light. Dude, I can totally see why people would do that. I yanked that trigger pretty bad on one.
But it's still clean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still clean.
Holy cow.
I want to try one too. I've never shot those either.
That is super duper cheater mode. So these were just maybe just a touch softer than the Sim X, or maybe a little bit more than a touch, but yeah, that's super cheater mode. I can see why people would like that. All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. That first.
I know.
Dead center, 133.
What are the splits on that?
21, 15, 16, 19, 17.
They're a little all over.
So you can see the bullet holes are like kind of blue. Got a little blue
Well,
tint
aren't
to
they
it.
just blue, like coated or
It's
painted?
like a powder coater almost.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, they're barely punching a hole.
They're
in
compressed blueberries that they formed into like a conical shape.
All right. Was that all of the ammo?
Yep. That was all of it.
Did we run build drills with the factory practice ammo?
We did not. Here, load it up.
Okay. Didn't we?
No.
Okay.
We chronoed it.
So now we just have to go back to our regular 115. I can't talk and do this at the same time. Okay. Now this is gonna like make me feel bad. All right.
Stand by.
No, that feels normal.
148.
You can probably tell what I train with.
Yeah, 18, 18, 16, 17, 17. Yeah.
Yep, feels about middle of the road, I'd say. Not super soft, not, I think the 124 plus Ps were probably the spiciest out of all of them.
Yeah.
The way they feel. Still very controllable. Not a big deal.
Yeah, I want to say probably my first box was the snappiest for me. And then honestly, second place, these.
Really?
I think it's just the muzzle flash and the sound.
All right, I'm gonna try. You should try some that you didn't try real quick. So I didn't try these ones. Ooh, I barely got enough for a bill drill.
Wait, do we need some for 100 yards? Or do we have another box of those?
No, we don't have another box. We have another box of these.
Oh, yeah.
Not those.
Okay, I'm just gonna fire two, just so I can see what actually, you know what? We don't even need to do that. We'll just do it at the 100 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're doing that.
All
Okay,
right, take this. And Sawyer, you go shoot the Jello Shots.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get Sawyer. I want you to run 6 rounds of these.
First, or the Jello Shots first?
Wait until after.
We have another box of that.
Okay, so run 6 rounds of these.
I wasn't counting.
6 rounds. Oh, do we have another box of that?
Yes.
Okay, so 6 rounds of that, and then 6 rounds of this.
We have another box of that too.
Okay, so I'm starting with the Handgun Hunter.
Okay, film him.
Oh, do we want to tape real quick?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. First rounds of the day.
Let's
So
see
this is your cold performance.
Yeah, it's gonna be awful.
Shooter, you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Still pretty good. 22, 19, 18, 16, 14. 14. So you had two 14s.
Clean. Yeah, those, I mean, it's hard to say because I haven't shot anything else, but those felt like
Was
what
that
we normally use.
Handgun Hunter?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't think those are anything special. What
So-
grain are these?
So the Handgun Hunter's 115 plus P.
Okay. They felt like
Just a
they
hair.
had a little bit of Tabasco.
Yeah,
that's it.
that's it. So now run the 124. These are Winchester 124 grain plus P. Then you'll do the 147. Did we tape?
Yeah.
All right, shoot ready?
Yep.
Stand by. 172.
Those when I threw one, I think it was my very first shot.
22, 18, 18, 18, 16,
Yeah.
19.
Those ones I could definitely feel a little bit more snap to them. That first shot surprised me a little bit.
All right, now the 147 grain plus P, which are
What ones were these? Oh, those ones.
basically subsonic. Shooter, ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Yeah, those felt snappier, but like Aaron said, it's like a slower recoil,
Like sluggish,
and
right?
it messed up like my timing. So wow,
So, oh, he's got a Delta. Holy cow.
Fire him now, fire him.
You're fired.
I'm sorry. Bye guys.
We need him for the camera. Hey, you looking for a job?
I am actually.
You're hired.
Great. economy.
So now 135 plus P, Hornady's flex lock. It's getting dark. Could be because I have sunglasses on.
It's very dark.
All right, shoot ready.
Yep.
Stand by. 163.
Those felt better than the...
20, 19, 20, 16, 19.
That was my third shot. I watched it go there and it went there.
Hey, does anybody else notice he keeps throwing like Charlie's in a Delta? Like every time he's throwing something. An idiot.
I have autos in, so that was like he was whispering in my ear.
I wasn't talking about you.
Okay, what's the next one?
All right, do the Jello Shots now.
I feel like my second shot is gonna be really low. Because I'll be like, ready for it, and then my second shot, I'll be like anticipating super hard.
Chest, knee, chest, 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 chest.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta come around here. Shooter, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Wow.
156.
There's more of those. It was
20.
all over the place because I wasn't quite ready for it.
18, 15, 18, 14. See what I mean? You guys see what I mean? Were those the Jello shots?
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to help you.
Let me run one more of those.
Run it back.
Make sure we have enough for 100 yards.
Yeah, there's a bunch left.
That's where they really shine.
Yeah, those felt extremely soft.
You should run these two, the Simex.
Okay.
Second round with the Jello. Shooter, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Yeah,
You all right there?
big fan of those. Yeah, that was my first shot on the left.
Huh. The Charlie. Way over there. All right, try those Simex. That'll be interesting to try those right after the Jello shots.
Are these them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do feel, they feel like empty casings. But they don't look like empty casings.
I mean, I really liked those, and I'm not, full disclosure, they paid me $1 million, but that's not why I'm saying I like them. No, I'm kidding. I didn't get paid anything. We bought these. No affiliation, but I would say that I would definitely recommend or have my wife carry those.
That's
So
a
tell
good
me
point.
what you think. Since you'd make a great wife. Here we go.
I would. I'm a great cook.
Shoot ready.
Yep.
Stand by. Yeah, those are loud, huh?
They're very loud.
But how did it feel?
They're just the slightest bit snappier than the Jello shots.
A Charlie.
He likes to sound funny
Well,
in front of you guys. So
I know.
I throw him out there.
I'm not good at it. I'm just being serious, though. I'm not.
Oh, he's not trying to be funny. Crap.
You did have a
Any
Charlie.
of you guys are hiring?
You did have a Charlie. I'm just observant.
Yep.
Okay, long distance. I say we start with the heavier subsonic rounds first. So this is the Hornady 147 grain subsonic. Do you think I can do it in one shot? Or should I do two, just in case? If you do two, might as well do three. So these targets that we're shooting at are at 100 yards, and they're a little bit bigger than the A-Zone. I'd say they're about this wide, and they're about that tall. So definitely a lot smaller than the C-Zone, bigger than an A-Zone. If Sawyer,
Far right.
I go second in from the left. Okay, here we go. Holy cow, it's getting dark. Subsonic. So that's about the speed. That's what I'm really interested in, is time of flight. Okay, oh, so now, see, I knew I only needed one, unless I didn't.
You have to believe in yourself.
Okay, so this is the 115 grain plus P, Hornady.
Hunters.
Yeah. I hope I can do it in 2. I'm gonna do 3 just because I held kind of on the head with those 147s. So figuring out what your hold is. Okay, 115 Hornady Hunter. Any noticeable difference in time?
Hard to notice.
Hardly noticeable. Then Remington.
We got extra of those too.
There's a couple in here. Whoops.
That was the hunter. Wait, no. Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, yeah.
I did 3 in there. 2, 3. And what is this? 115 as well?
Yep.
All right, 115.
That one seemed faster.
Yeah, that did sound a little quicker.
Do you want to try one of the super speedy ones?
Yeah, in a second. These are 135 plus P from Hornady. So let's try this. Oh, thought I threw that. That felt a little bit crappy. Okay.
Potty mouth.
Okay, what else? Liberty, the super high speed ones. Liberty Defense, 50 grain. These are the ones that are loud that Aaron doesn't like. This will be interesting to see if there's a huge point of aim difference. That seemed quicker for sure.
That was for sure quicker. That was like a rifle.
Yeah. You wonder with these lighter projectiles what it does at distance. Like if it just totally hits a wall and peters out.
Those ones.
Jello shot?
Jello shots.
I think the lucky thing is just to load 3. Then you only need 1. All right, Jello shots. I'm gonna aim a little bit high. That was to the right.
That was high.
Interesting. All those trigger presses actually felt good. Let's try another 3. So I had 1 to the right and then
Too high.
too high.
Your last one was probably like 3 inches high off the head.
All right, so I'm just gonna aim center. All right, so really no difference in point of aim. I shouldn't have aimed high. Okay, and now
Just a Simex.
Sim X. The ones that I like. All right, here we go. I think I may have pulled that to the left.
It was high.
So those
were all high.
all high, okay.
And the first and last were just a little bit to the left as well.
Okay, the first one I felt and saw in my dot that I may have tugged that left.
You can tell how hot those are just by the echo.
Yeah.
Okay, Sim X again, see if we can get impact. I'm gonna aim a little bit low. All right, so I had to favor right edge a little bit.
Very fast.
Very fast.
But you could tell like the impact was softer. At least I felt like the audio, like the noise was softer. Did we shoot any of the Winchester?
No.
All right. So this is 124 grain plus P Winchester. So that's just aiming center at that. Then this is the 147, which was virtually subsonic. That was me. Is that high?
Yeah.
Interesting. So I'm aiming center. First one was my fault. The second two felt good. Were the second two high?
I
The
think
last
so.
shot was like just by its head.
Okay, so that's interesting that the 147s, because didn't I have to aim low with the Jello shot too? Mm-hmm. All right, aiming a little bit low. That was me pulling it. Yeah. So bottom, very bottom edge of target.
And that's ringing the steel a little bit harder too.
Yeah.
Pretty noticeable.
Interesting. Let us know what your preferred defense rounds are, or if there's any defense rounds that are obtainable that you guys would like us to try. Because I'm sure there's quite a few that we didn't have at our local stores either. So overall controllability, defense rounds versus training ammo, to me, yeah, there was maybe the slightest difference, but I don't think it was enough that it's going to negate things that you're already going to do depending on the target size, target distance, and difficulty, right? Meaning, you know, at 25 yards, if I'm gonna have 25 splits or something, right? If I'm trying to be more careful to keep it in the A-Zone, I don't think any of that is going to change necessarily, at least with the ammo that we tested. I feel like you could do a range day and run that and have very similar results at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you saw that all three of us were pretty consistently in that 1.5 to 1.7 second range. Very consistent splits in the 18s to 20s, and you know, comparable accuracy. So
yeah. So let us know if this was interesting, and if it's not, cool, we'll move on to something else. Yeah, other than that,
yeah, you guys stay safe out there.
yeah, carry defensive rounds. I'm not good at YouTuber videos.
Well, what's important is that you like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you're notified the next time we post. And we post every so often, so stay tuned.